You think you're living healthy, but what if I told you that the three things you do every single day are secretly destroying your body from the inside? Doctors tried to hide this for years, but one shocking study changed everything. A 34-year-old marathon runner collapsed during his morning jog. Perfectly fit, no warning signs. What they found in his autopsy made medical teams worldwide question everything they knew about health. The truth is terrifying because you're probably doing all three of these things right now. By the end of this story, you'll never look at your daily routine the same way again. Dr. Sarah Mitchell stared at the autopsy report with trembling hands. The patient, David Chen, had been the picture of perfect health. Six-pack abs, ran 5 miles every morning, meal prepped organic food, never touched alcohol. But his organs told a different story. His liver looked like it belonged to a 70-year-old alcoholic. His kidneys were scarred and failing. His heart tissue showed signs of severe inflammation that shouldn't exist in someone so young and active. Sarah had seen thousands of cases, but this was different. She pulled David's medical records. 5 years ago, he had transformed his life. Lost 80 pounds, quit junk food, became obsessed with health optimization. Everything he did was by the book. He followed every health trend religiously. Green smoothies every morning, intermittent fasting, high-intensity workouts twice daily, supplements stacked on his kitchen counter like a pharmacy. Sarah made a call to Dr. James Harrison, a metabolic specialist who had been researching similar cases. James, I need you to see this. I think we've been telling people the wrong things about health for decades. Within hours, James was in her lab. Together, they examined David's blood work from the past 5 years. A pattern emerged that made both doctors go silent. The healthier David tried to become, the worse his biomarkers got. It's the paradox, James whispered. The three things we've been recommending are creating a perfect storm of metabolic chaos. And nobody's talking about it because it goes against everything we've taught. The first thing destroying healthy people was excessive detoxification. David had done juice cleanses monthly, consumed activated charcoal, drank detox teas daily. His body was in constant purge mode. Excessive detoxification protocols, chronic overexercise without adequate recovery, and severe dietary restrictions. The holy trinity of modern health culture was creating a generation of people who looked healthy but were dying inside. The worst part, Sarah told the medical conference, is that these people thought they were doing everything right. Society applauded them. They got likes and follows for destroying themselves. The research went viral. Thousands of people realized they were on the same path as David. The fitness industry fought back hard, calling it fear-mongering. But the data didn't lie. Follow-up studies confirmed it. People who followed moderate, sustainable health practices lived longer than those who were extreme health enthusiasts. Balance wasn't just good advice, it was literally life-saving. Sarah visited David's family to share the findings. His wife broke down crying. He was so obsessed with being healthy. I kept telling him to just relax and enjoy life. I wish he had listened. The tragedy was that David's death was completely preventable. If he had just eaten when hungry, rested when tired, and enjoyed occasional treats without guilt, he'd still be alive today. James created new guidelines. Your body is incredibly resilient when you work with it, not against it. Detox by sleeping well and eating fiber. Exercise to feel good, not to punish yourself. Eat enough to fuel your actual life. The medical community slowly began shifting. Doctors started screening for orthorexia, exercise addiction, and metabolic adaptation syndrome. They learned to recognize when healthy behavior became deadly obsession. 5 years after David's death, Sarah opened a clinic specifically for recovering health enthusiasts, people who had taken things too far and needed medical intervention to restore their damaged bodies. Her patients ranged from bodybuilders with failing organs to marathon runners with bone density of elderly patients to wellness influencers with hormone systems completely destroyed by their own advice. "The irony kills me," one patient said. "I thought I was being so healthy. Turns out I was slowly committing suicide and calling it wellness. I posted about it every day like I had figured out the secret to life." The recovery process was brutal. Many patients needed months to restore gut health, normalize hormones, and rebuild metabolic function. Some damage was permanent. Their bodies would never fully recover from years of optimal health. Sarah kept David's autopsy photos in her office as a reminder. Every time a new patient came in bragging about their detox or extreme diet or punishing workout schedule, she showed them what was waiting if they didn't change.